Welcome. In this video, we'll look at stepping up our Google Apps security by enabling two-factor authentication on our Google account. So just what is two-factor authentication? Think of it as step one, something you know. So that's your username and your password. Step two, something you have, like a key, a code, a phone, Google Authenticator, any of these. Put the two together and they will grant you access to your account on a new device. So what exactly does this mean? Even if I know your password, unless I have access to what you set up for your second factor, I can't get in. Further, you will see the second factor request and know that you should change your password if the request is not coming from you. This is one of the largest reasons they say to never reuse passwords. Just because I can't get into your Google account doesn't mean I can't get into some other account you own that doesn't have two-factor turned on. So now that we have some of the details out of the way, let's see how we can set up two-factor authentication in what we think is the most secure way. And then from there, set up multi-factor authentication just in case our primary device gets lost, broken, or stolen. Multi just means more than one way for a second factor. Before we start the setup, here are some prerequisites you should have in place. 1. A mobile phone. 2. The Gmail app installed on the mobile phone. 3. Sign into the Gmail account with the account you were planning to set up two-factor on. Once those items are in place, we may begin with our two-factor authentication setup. So now let's enable 2FA on this account. Signed into Chrome, I select My Account in the upper right-hand corner. Then I choose Manage your Google account. From the left-hand side, I select Security. Scroll down a bit, and here we see two-step verification set to off. Select it. We can read through the content of this page. Then we select Get Started. It will ask you to sign in again. And as you can see, I have two devices that are listed. Both these devices have the Gmail app on them. From here, I click Continue. Next, we're given a second option to use for 2FA. This is in case our phone is not with us for whatever reason. Do not choose this option of text message or phone call. This choice would not work for you after January 31st, 2022. Before picking Use Another Backup option, I should explain what will happen. First, make sure you're the only one viewing your screen. Once selected, it will deliver 10 codes, which it will want you to either download or print. If you are printing them at work, make sure you're using Xerox Secure Print so that you're the only one that will ever see these codes. Don't worry, I feel it's worth mentioning you can always go in and reset your codes to new values. Okay, now let's select Use Another Backup option. Remember, these codes are only used if our phone, or in my case, my iPad, is not available and I am signing in on a new device. Select Next. I have my codes. And then we're prompted for the Turn On. Turn on. And now we can see that we have multi-factor enabled, which means we have two ways of getting in. One is through our Google prompts on both of these devices, and the other one is on backup codes. Here's a quick tip. Should you want to reset your backup codes, you simply go into Backup Codes, select the arrow on the right-hand side. Here you can print or download the codes, or you can also hit this refresh key up here, and it tells you it will get a new set of codes. And now the codes have changed. And that's it. So, how does this work? When you sign into a new device, an alert will be sent to your phone, or in my case, it would have been sent to both my phone and my iPad. You then open your Gmail app on either device and say, "Yes, this is me," or "No, it is not me." Saying no neutralizes that attacker. It also means you should change your password. Also note on your new device sign-in page, there's the option Try Another Way. Your choices there will be any extra methods you set up for yourself. This is why we call it multi-factor authentication. So moving forward, any new devices that you are signing into will need to be authenticated with 2FA. Additionally, be aware your previously signed into devices will also need to be authenticated the next time they ask you to sign in. It's at that time they'll be added to your trusted devices. Lastly, I just want to mention that every device you use 2FA on will become known as a trusted device for you. And what that means is that you will not be required to use 2FA on that device under normal conditions. However, if you reset your Chrome browser on Windows or Mac, or if you remove the profile off your Chrome device, those devices will again be considered new devices, and so 2FA will be required. Hope you found this video informative. Thanks for watching.